What's up, guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Silver. Last time we found out that Team Rocket is back and they are up to no good, and we took them down in the Slowpoke well, and now the Slowpokes are roaming the town. And in this episode, we're going to take down the Bugmaster Gym Leader guy, Bugsy. But real quick, let me show you what I've done. I've only done a little bit off screen. I got Ghastly up to level 12 to where he learned Curse. Now it says Curse is a question mark type. That basically means before Generation 5, when they turned it into a Ghost type move no matter what, Curse had two different types. There was the Ghost type and the non-Ghost type, which is all other types. So I guess there's like 16 different types, whatever. If a Pokemon is Ghost or part Ghost, it will be the Ghost type, which will sacrifice half its HP to put a curse on the Pokemon, which will drain their HP, 1/4 its HP per turn. And if it's a non-Ghost Pokemon, it will, I believe, boost their speed and lower their defense and attack, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. The only times I've ever used Curse were with Ghost Pokemon. That's all I've done, and I hate doing things off screen like that, but if you think about it, I didn't really battle any of the trainers, so I'm not as high leveled as I need to be. Especially since this gym's not too bad until you get to the gym leader, Bugsy. And I can't do Bugsy's voice. That's just one voice that I can't do. I can't like imitate little child. Kinda like I can't do girl, but I try anyway. I go falsetto. But I cannot do his voice. I'm just gonna I'll try my best to do an imitation of his voice. But let's head into his gym. Once again, the gym on the inside is much bigger. Except for this one's horizontal. We got this room here, and welcome to the gimmick of his. These platforms here, if you stand on them, they will go in a path, and if there's any path to the side, it will take it. So if we take this one here, it will go up, take the left path, get to the middle, and then take the left path again, and then go straight up. And this one, etc. Basically, you'll see. This one will take this path, go up, it has a turn it can take, it'll go up a tiny bit and has a turn it can take, and we run into a trainer. I'm going to be taking down all the trainers because Hoot needs to level up. You've come all this way, crossing the web like a bug Pokemon. Allow me to teach you the charms of bug Pokemon. So NCS is going to be doing work here. I got to see how high of a level I can get him before we take down Bugsy. Because poor D-Rex is weak to this gym as well. So if you pick Chikorita, you're weak to the first two gyms. And like I said in the first episode, and you're not strong to any of them. At least not yet. That's much later on though. Like we have tons of things to do in this LP. But yeah, so basically it's just gonna be me taking out bug Pokemon with Peck. What I think, when does NCS or when does Hoot evolve? I want to say like 16, but I might be wrong on that. Because I know Ghastly evolves at 25. And I think D-Rex will evolve at 16. What else do we have? Oh yeah, Staffe, which I'm gonna try to pronounce right. Apparently it is not Staffe, you know, like with an SH. It was Swedish. How could I have known? Anyway, but I might, you know, mess that up. But yeah, Staffe, I don't know when he evolves at all. You provided. You proved tough. I didn't catch the end. I thought it said provided. Alright, so let's go back, and I hate the sound that it makes. It's just that, like, it's not that it, like, freaks me out or anything, because I hate spiders, but these are insects. See, they have 6 legs. I am perfectly fine with insects. So technically, shouldn't these things be stuck if it's a web? I'm thinking far too much into this. And I do know the pattern to take to get through this without battling that guy and the other guy, but I guess half of these battles are mandatory. For example, this one's also mandatory. Bug Pokemon evolve young, so they get stronger that much faster. What he's saying is very true. Evolved versions of Pokemon are always stronger than, well, actually, I'll go with most of the time stronger than their unevolved forms. Like they're... Wow. That wasn't a critical hit, that was just amazing. Good job, NCS. Good job, Tim. But generally, whoops, their defense will go up, their attack will go up, and like all their stats will go up a little bit, maybe not, but yeah. So you definitely want to have evolved versions of Pokemon on your team, unless you're specifically keeping it unevolved, which I've done before. I've had like a level 50 Pokemon that could have evolved like 100 times by then, but it learned a specific move earlier instead of having to wait till like level 75, because sometimes they'll learn moves quicker if you don't evolve them. But I'm probably not going to be doing that anytime soon in this LP. That's for much later on if I actually decide to catch that Pokemon. Beedrill. We'll keep NCS out. And this Beedrill actually is a little dangerous. This is probably the second most dangerous Pokemon in this gym. And it belongs to one of the gym trainers. And of course we're probably going to get screwed here. I don't know if I've gone over Beedrill. I think I have. Bug flying type Pokemon, though it can't learn fly, like a lot of the bug / flying type Pokemon. And of course it's got that stupid attack. And until generation 3 or 4, when they fixed it, Beedrill was the only way you could poison Steel-type Pokemon. Steel-type Pokemon cannot be poisoned because they're immune to poison-type attacks, though Beedrill's Twin Needle or Twin Cannon or something, which is its signature move, could affect it, and it had a chance of causing poison. So in the Generation 2 games, you can totally poison Steel types. I'm gonna go back and heal, which is a interesting thing. Like, not a lot of people know that you used to be able to poison Steel type Pokemon. I think it was the 3rd generation when they fixed it, so it was only for 1 generation. And I guess they like forgot about it or didn't take it into account, because from then on you cannot poison any Steel types, unfortunately. I don't know why I say unfortunately, because usually they have ridiculous defense a lot of the time, but you can take them down fairly easily because a lot of them are lacking in the special defense area, and they are weak to a mainly special type attack. Steel is weak to fire. Also, we'll get into, well, I mean that's much later on in this, well, not much later on, but that's later on in this game. We'll get into more things like that. But let's talk about bug Pokemon. Bug Pokemon are weak to flying type, ice type, and fire type, I believe. There could be more, like rock is super effective against pretty much everything. Oh, I'll show this mechanic. There's a red and a blue column here. When you flip the switches, they will turn them off. If you turn this one off, you'll go to the battle, you'll go into a trainer battle. You can avoid it, but I'm going to take down all the trainers in here so I can get some experience. But back to bug Pokemon. Rock may or may not do it. I don't know. You saved all the Slowpoke? Phew, you're mighty. But my grown-up Pokemon are pretty tough too. He says that, but he has 1 unevolved Pokemon. Legitimately, 1 unevolved Pokemon. There it is, Paris. I think it's a bug poison type. Paris isn't terrible, but it's definitely not that good. Especially since it's like, it can be 5 times weak to... I really didn't want to get poisoned. Stupid Effect Spore. It has Effect Spore's ability where you have a chance of being poisoned when you come into physical contact with it. And of course, NCS got poisoned, so we're gonna have to go back to the flippin' Poké Center and heal him up again. Stupid fucking Josh. I hope you fall. Sorry, I bumped my mic there. Had to scratch my eye. And here's a new mechanic. What we're going to be coming up to is a double battle, so you want to send your Pokemon to the front of the lines, or the ones that you want to use. Actually, I want to use Stafe. Just turn this back on and you'll get to them. You have to go this way to get to them. So this is this double battle is a required double battle, and I think it's the first required double battle. I'm not sure if it's the first double battle we encounter, but here we go.
Hey, are you challenging the leader? No way! If you insist, we'll be your opponents.
So double battle is basically what it sounds like. You'll have 2 Pokemon on the battlefield, and so will they. And you kind of have to be tactical, because some moves you can use on your partner to increase them, and some moves you use on everyone and you hurt your partner. So it's really unfortunate how that works. I'm going to use Peck on Spinarak, and I'm going to use Thundershock on Ladybug. Because I think... No, wait, Ladybug has a ridiculous special defense. Is it part flying, though? I can't remember if it's part flying. Guess we'll find out if this is super effective. Wow, critical hit, and it's super effective, so Ladybug is part flying type. Which means, wow, this was fairly easy to get through. We just gotta take the Spinarak out and then go heal. And once you run out, you can both just attack the same partner. Or, same foe. Double battles are pretty cool. They went way overboard in the 3rd generation games, like way overboard.
Oh goodness, I feel a bit dizzy.
Yeah, I guess I got time to kill. I don't know how long the Bugsy battle's gonna be. If I need to cut it, I'll cut this part out. But if I don't need to cut it out, I'm gonna talk a little bit more about double battles. Like I said, they go way overboard in Generation 3 games, like, to where I think more than half the battles by the end of the game are double battles. And then Generation 5 introduced, I don't want to talk to you, Anthony, the last time someone called me, it almost crashed my game. Oh, that's the effect, by the way, if your Pokemon's poisoned, and poor NCS is taking damage the whole time. Now, back to what I was talking about. In Generation 5, they introduced two more types of battling, is a triple battle and a rotational battle, which is crazy. I think they reached perfection in the 4th generation when it comes to mechanics, and they just improved upon it in the 5th generation. And I'm looking forward to the 6th generation, though I don't know how I feel about a new type being introduced. The last time a new type was introduced was the 2nd generation, and I think that was Steel. Was that the only one? I think it was. So I'm not sure how I feel about a new type being introduced after learning all the types. Sorry, slow down there. We don't hit that. But, yeah. Gonna get back here and do this. Okay, so if I didn't cut this out, here's how you get to Bugsy. You just flip that, and then when you go down this way, you'll have access to the red column, pillar, row thingy. We'll just knock that out. And like I said, you gotta be really tactical with Bugsy, too, as well. Redundancy. Because one of his Pokemon is a bitch. And I'm talking, like, ridiculously. So I'm gonna switch Staffy to the front here. And is that what I want to do? That's what I want to do.
I'm Bugsy. I never lose when it comes to Bug-type Pokemon. My research is going to make me the authority on Bug-type Pokemon. Let me demonstrate what I've learned from my studies.
And he actually starts off with his strongest Pokemon, but his strongest Pokemon has a stupid move that helps it out. He's going to send out a level 17 Scyther. Scyther gained a evolution in Generation 2, so they made it strong enough to stand on its own in Generation 1. It's a bug-flying type Pokemon, so it is going to be weak to Thundershock. But it's so fast that we're probably not going to get a hit off. What U-turn does, it's a bug-type attack, which is ridiculously damaging, along with its high attack stat. But it will also switch out into a different Pokemon, and the other 2 Pokemon he has are crap. So I kind of had to fodder out Staffy there, so unfortunately that's the case. And I'm going to send out NCS to do some damage to take these guys down, and then I'm probably going to have to fodder out someone else. Yeah, we'll use Peck. I don't know why that was even a question, because Peck's going to do more damage. And I forgot also, you know, he gets stabbed from Tackle because he's normal type as well. So, once we take care of this Metapod, he's going to switch back into Scyther, and I'm going to fodder out D-Rex. Sorry, D. D-Rex just gets shit on so far. Ah, I forgot about the super potion he uses. Yeah, the gym leaders, the higher level trainers, I guess, battlers will use items on their Pokemon, and it gets ridiculously annoying by the end of the game. Because they have access to better items. Alright, so there's that. And I'm gonna fodder out Chikorita, because it's gonna send out a Scyther. Look at that, level 16. Nice. Leader Bugsy is about to send in Scyther. Will you switch Pokemon? Yes, sorry D-Rex, you're going out. It's crunch time though. And you'll see why I'm being this tactical once we get to it. I'm gonna take this time to heal up NCS. Whoops. We'll use a super potion on him, I think. We can use a regular potion on him. It shouldn't do too badly. NCS. Alright, and here goes D-Rex. What? She's using focus energy? That doesn't make any lick of sense. If I'm lucky, maybe I can get a poison powder off. Nope, I'm unlucky. D-Rex just took so much damage there. A bug and flying type Pokemon against a grass type Pokemon, which is weak to both of those types. D-Rex didn't stand a chance. Alright, now we go back, or now we go into Kakuna. And we're gonna send out NCS because we only have 2 Pokemon left. Note how I haven't been using Ghastly. I wonder if I have anything in store for that. Alright, we just gotta take down this Kakuna. Do not poison me. Please do not poison me. If I get poisoned, I'm screwed, because I don't have any poison heal. Damn it! Oh, of course we get poisoned. I should have picked up some poison cure. Which I guess, antidote, that's what it was. I was trying to think of what it was. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna send out Ghastly, and I'm gonna curse him. Because now that he can't switch out, he can't get rid of that curse. So it's gonna be doing damage the entire time. And he can use all sorts of healing items. You cannot heal a curse. At least I don't think so.
Even though it's my last Pokemon, bug Pokemon are tough.
That they most certainly are. The bad thing is, curse is gonna do half, it's gonna take half Ghastly's HP. Perfect, it's using focus energy. So it's getting pumped, which raises its attack, I believe. And I'm gonna use a potion to heal Ghastly up so we can deal a little bit of damage. Like, take up some time, I guess. So it's just taking damage a little bit longer before we have to send out NCS, because I don't think he can take me out in one U-turn. No, he can't. So we might win this with just Ghastly if we can. I don't want to keep using that cheap move, but I am gonna use a potion on. What the hell was that? Oh, it was holding a citrus berry. I haven't even gotten into that mechanic of the game. I'm gonna use a potion on NCS in case we have to switch out to him. But you can give Pokemon things to hold. You've seen that mechanic. But sometimes you can give them a berry, and berries do different things depending on the Pokemon. And the citrus berry heals, like, I believe 1/3 of its maximum health once it gets half HP.
Hang in there, just a little bit more.
Yeah, you know what? Just to be a dick, because he used an item on me, I've used 3 items so far, so I guess I'm no better, but I'm gonna use a potion on Ghastly and deal a little more damage, and then I'll start attacking. I usually don't battle this way, but I mean, I have the means, so screw him. I mean, this Scyther is a dick. Whoops. And lick him. See if you can get a lick off on him. Oh, I guess I could have put him to sleep, too. I'm not going to risk it. Because you can curse and have sleep at the same time. Oh my god, that's even better. Paralyzation? Not really, because you know he still has like a 50-50 chance of being able to attack. And he's done. Ghastly just got a shitload of experience. 681, that puts him at level 13. Good job, Ghastly. You're up there with the big boys again. Look at that, 28 speed, 32 special attack, 33 HP. Oh, he's so good. Did he gain 2 levels? He gained 2 levels! That's craziness.
Ah, that's the end of it. Whoa, amazing, you're an expert on Pokemon. My research isn't complete yet. Okay, you win, take this badge.
And we got the Hive badge, and I've once again updated the layout.
Do you know the benefits of having the Hive badge? If you have it, Pokemon up to level 30 will obey you, even traded ones. Pokemon that know Cut will be able to use it outside of battle too. Here, I also want you to have this.
And we get TM89, which I believe is U-turn.
TM89 contains U-turn. It lets your Pokemon attack, then switch to the next Pokemon in your party. Isn't it great?
No, I hate you for it. Alright, so let's get out of here, because 21 is a decently long episode, but by the time I get everything, I might cut that part out. It wasn't important, but hey. Or I might just leave it in and have a decently long episode, because I believe there's like maybe 10 seconds I'm gonna cut out anyway, because at the beginning I have to make sure everything's up and running right. And I want to get outside before I call the episode. Whatever you do, once you get outside, heal your Pokemon before you do anything else. I'm not going to because I'm calling the episode, but heal your Pokemon before you decide to go anywhere. Alright, so that's it for me. That was fun. I have to say, I'm very happy about that. But that's it for me. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.